Hello, my name is Marissa Medina and welcome to the semester's final episode of Bear News. Registration for classes for the spring 2023 semester is open now. Be sure to check DegreeWorks, prepare your academic plan, meet with your advisor, and clear any registration holds you may have. Registration officially began on November 7th at 7 a.m., but your assigned registration date depends on how many credits you have earned. Visit unco.edu/registrar/registration for more information. I had a chance to stop by the Dia de los Muertos event on campus. Here's a look at the celebration.
The Latin American holiday of Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, is observed on November 1st each year. The UNC community is honoring the holiday with an event in the campus commons. This holiday sees families honoring their past loved ones by placing their photos on a home altar, also called an ofrenda. The UNC event featured homemade ofrendas for the entire community to enjoy. The altars often carry favorite objects or items of loved ones as well. The event featured live music, food catered by UNC, and several contests. This holiday is important to Latinx culture, and each year it is a huge celebration they look forward to.
And then Dia de los Muertos is important to me because I've always been close to whoever has passed away, and it makes me feel like I'm closer to them, especially on that day. And it just helps me remember them, other than the days that, like their birthday or the day they passed away.
Here around Veterans Day, UNC's Veteran Services hosts a Freedom 5K event to help raise money for the UNC Veteran Scholarship Fund. This year's race will take place this Saturday at 9 a.m. beginning at Raudebusch Cottage. Everyone, including children and pets, are welcome to participate. Participants can run, walk, or jog along the 3.1-mile route, which ends at the Bear Pepsi Fan Fest tailgate area. After the race, there will be a tailgate and a military appreciation football game. Registration for the race is $10 for students and $20 for individuals. Be sure to arrive by 8:45 a.m. on race day. Thanksgiving break is almost here, which means finals are slowly approaching. Shelly Schwartz visited one resource on campus that can help you out as we prepare for the end of the semester.
Many students will tell you that college isn't easy. It seems like there's an endless amount of deadlines and papers to think about. Luckily, students at the University of Northern Colorado don't have to worry about their next writing assignment because there's a helping hand available.
The goal of the Writing Center is to help all students at all levels with any type of writing. So we could have 1 hour, a session might be a first-year writer working on like a literacy narrative, and the next hour might be someone working on their dissertation, trying to figure out the formatting for the graduate school.
A lot of times we'll sit down and I will either read it out loud or the student will read it out loud, and we'll kind of just go through the paper and adjust things that need to be fixed and kind of help them from there.
The Writing Center is available to students in person, over Zoom, and through email. Writing Center staff say that although the Writing Center is a great resource, many students don't utilize it.
Everyone
Everyone should use the Writing Center. It's always helpful to have an extra set of eyes look over your paper or your resume or anything like that. Whatever we can help you with is really what we're here for.
Students can find the Writing Center in Ross Hall, room 1230. For more information or to book an appointment, go to www.unco.edu/writing-center.
On October 8th at 7:15, election results started to be uploaded to the Colorado Election Results website. At around 8 p.m. on election night, Senator Michael Bennet was in the lead at 58.15 against John O'Dea. Governor Jared Polis was in the lead at 60% against Heidi Ganahl. Michael Bennet has been elected as the senator and governor is Jared Polis. Shenanigans Pop-Up Theater Troupe is presenting the show Death Trap by Ira Levin, and here is an inside look. UNC's Student Theater Department, STAD, presents the play of Death Trap by Ira Levin. In this adaptation of the Tony Award-winning comedy thriller, the show takes place in the newsroom for the Journalism and Media Studies Department. The show's student director, Shelly Schwartz, had a specific view when she decided on the set.
actually, last year I was I was assistant directing a show called Eleemosynary, and Sean Montano approached me. He's in charge of the news studio, and he said, "Do you want to do a show in the news studio?" And I said, yes. And now we're here, and it's really informed the concept. It's really been really interesting to just take a show and put it into a new space, and we chose the journalism news studio so that we could get a little bit more experience with film, and that's been really great.
This student performance group specializes in putting on plays in a new environment not specifically designed for performing in a new space like this can create its own challenges. Many of the actors are used to being on the other side of campus, which houses most of the rehearsal and theater spaces. Death Trap premieres on November 11th and 12th in the JMS newsroom, also called Candelaria 1315. Limited seating is available, so if you miss out on tickets, live streaming is also an option. The Qatar FIFA 2022 World Cup is in 10 days, and the expectations are running high. Who will win it? How will the U.S. team do? Bear News reporter Yvonne De La Garza has you covered with everything you need to know about the biggest sporting tournament in the world.
Thank you, Marisa. I am ready for the World Cup. Are you ready for the World Cup? The World Cup is just 10 days away in Qatar, and it's going to be running from December 18 to November 18 to December 20. And we're going to be talking about the groups today. We're going to be talking about Group A. Group A, Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, Netherlands. This group is a very tough group for Qatar. They might not do very well. But I'm predicting an easy group for Netherlands and Senegal. Group B, England, Iran, USA, and Wales. USA making it back after not making it in 2014. I predict that the US will be in the second spot with England topping the group. Group C, Argentina, the group of Lionel Messi, and Mexico, my country. Poland is gonna be a very tough group, but I think between the game in Poland and Mexico, we're gonna decide who's gonna top the second group. Who's gonna take the second place spot. Group D, France, the last World Cup winners in 2018. France is gonna have a tough matchup against Denmark, who's gonna be fighting for the second place. Whoever wins that spot is gonna take first spot. So I'm predicting France and Denmark. For Group E, Spain, Costa Rica, Germany, and Japan. I am predicting that Germany is gonna have an easy time, and it's gonna be Spain on the second spot. Group F, Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. Canada topped the qualifying for the CONCACAF. So I'm predicting that they're gonna be the dark horse for this tournament. And we're gonna have Belgium against Canada, and Canada being the first two to qualify. Group G, the group of Brazil, the favorites to win it all. I'm predicting that Brazil will have an easy time, and Brazil will have the first spot with Serbia being the second. Group H, the group of Cristiano Ronaldo, Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, and Korea Republic. This is the top group of the death, but I'm predicting that Portugal will do well and will top the group along with Uruguay. And it's going to be it's going to be a fun World Cup. Make sure you watch it on all the streaming services possible. Thank you.
Takeoff, the youngest member of the American rap group Migos, died in a shooting during the early hours of November 1st. He was 28 years old. After a private party at a bowling alley in Houston, Texas, an argument reportedly broke out and shots were fired, killing Takeoff and injuring 2 others. No suspects have been arrested at this time. Artists such as Drake, Gucci Mane, Rich the Kid, and others have taken to social media to express their condolences. Migos is known for their chart-topping hits such as Bad and Bougie, which held the #1 spot on the Billboard Hot 100 for 3 weeks in 2017. The song has been streamed more than 1.5 billion times in the United States alone. According to the New York Times, Takeoff's childhood love of hip-hop is what first inspired Migos to pursue a rap career back when the 3 members were growing up in Atlanta, Georgia. Now we'll head to the weather with Sam.
Thank you, Marissa. Well, we're seeing blizzards in the north, hurricane on the east coast, but Colorado has been getting really, really cold. Looking across the United States, we see stationary front going over Colorado, those blizzards all across the Dakotas and Minnesota, a cold front moving across the Midwest, and Hurricane Nicole bringing then that flooding and thunderstorms all along the East Coast. But looking across Colorado, we see temperatures all in the 30s over the Rocky Mountains, but 50 and 54 in Pueblo, 50 in Colorado Springs, 46 in Denver currently, and around Greeley and Fort Collins we have 35 degrees. Looking across the week in Greeley, we had a high of 50 today, but an overnight low for 19 degrees. And this weekend will still be very chilly, staying around the mid-40s, but looking into next week, we're going to be in the upper 30s. Thank you for watching Bear News, and we'll see you next semester.